All right, we got to hit this one. TDE head of security says Game is lying about wanting to sign Kendrick early in his career. Were you privy to this early in Kendrick's career that Game wanted to sign him? It's the first I heard of it.
Adam, you do understand that you can't ask me no questions about my client or my brother or my little homeboy, right?
So you're saying that you think he was lying?
No, what I'm saying is you can't ask me no questions about my client, my brother, or my little homeboy.
But we've been talking about him for like a half hour.
No,
already.
we was talking about me and him.
Right. But this is a current saga that's going on. Game said that, and then a TDE head of security commented calling Game a liar.
Who is it? Who is this guy?
I'm not 100% sure.
You know him?
I don't.
You don't know him?
I mean,
you have
I
no
know.
idea. So you asked me a question about somebody you don't know.
I just saw a comment that was being highlighted on social media.
This is what I will say, right?
Yeah.
It's only one person that Game could have that conversation with.
Kendrick.
Top Dog.
Okay.
Couldn't even have a conversation with Kendrick because Kendrick was signed to TDE.
Okay.
So it's only one person that, and not to say that with the head, and I know who that is too.
The security guard.
Know him very well, right?
Okay. You think maybe he just didn't know?
No, here goes the thing. You know, I don't know. You never know what conversation Game had with Top Dog, right? Top Dog's not one to go tell everybody about their conversation, but I will say this. Game definitely did play a part, right? Because J-Rock, people were on tour, people was in studios. But the beautiful thing about this, with Game playing a part in Kendrick's career, right? Kendrick was able to return the favor and play a part in his career. He's been featured, I don't know, a bunch of times. One of my favorite songs, The City.
How many times have they come?
The City, Hear No Evil, at least about 4 or 5 times I know on Game's albums. I don't even know about mixtapes, but you know, some of my favorite Game songs is featuring Kendrick.
At least 6 official songs.
Yep, The City. See No Evil is one of my favorite ones.
The City, Cali N-Words, featuring like J-Rock and others, which was on the Game's mixtape. But all of these are... Oh, wait, okay. Game put out an album, which we forgot about this, 2022, featuring Kendrick Lamar on a song called No More LA. That was 2022. That was pretty recent. And then in 2015, Kendrick was on the Game's album, The Documentary 2. So, I mean, shit. I mean, Kendrick was already in his legend arc by 2015. See No Evil featuring Kendrick and Tank from Jesus Piece in 2012. Yeah, I mean... That's pretty official.
Let me enlighten you to something too, bro.
Sure.
When people be talking to management shit, right? I've never ever just been to management, right? You see this? You see that, right?
Dramatic.
You see that?
2022, 100 Entertainment. So that album was /Numinati. That album was put out under your imprint.
I've never just been the management, and Game's never just been the artist. We've always played label, artist, label, management. But that happens because of our bond. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and you know how we work together when we're ready to work. You know what I mean? So, you know, at the end of the day, I would if I wanted to know that answer, I would call Top Dog. Nobody could deny that Game was influential for Kendrick on his come up. You know, they both from Compton. Kendrick was around. J-Rock, he did a lot of work, but you can't deny it.
Also, like, there might not be anybody else. Well,
they got 6 features.
There probably are, but like very, very few people who've gotten that many features. And granted, like 2 of them in the last 10 years, which 2022, I mean, Kendrick was already unbelievably rare at that point.
And I'm going to be real with you. The labels can only suggest. Ultimately, you know, it got to be Kendrick's decision.
I mean, Kendrick said no.
But I will tell you this. Top Dog has always had a lot of love for Game. He loved Chuck. He'll tell you, man, that nigga crazy, man, but I love that nigga. So, you know, at the end of the day, that circle is closer than you think. Like, when you read that, you don't know what you're reading, right? Kendrick mentions the head of security names in songs all the time. in his last big songs going at Drake, you heard 2 T's. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
You know why 2 T's is very significant to the movement over the last 20 years? You know why?
Where he's from?
No, I mean, he's from a very prominent neighborhood. You had one of his big homies in there before.
But the 2 T's stands for treetop, right?
No, 2 T's from Watts.
Oh.
Right?
So that's the name of the security guard that you're talking about?
Yeah, his name is 2 T's.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to tell you why he's very significant.
Why?
In all of this. In this whole rap culture, right? He's done what a lot of people weren't able to do. Be instrumental in keeping people safe and killing a lot of bullshit, but staying under the radar. Do you know who 2 T's was first head of security for?
No.
The Game.
Oh.
See what I'm saying? So you dealing with a very prominent individual. You dealing with people that got over 20 plus years of relationship.
So you're saying the person who left that comment is someone you have a lot of respect for?
No, that's the homie.
Okay, but you do think he's wrong about this statement?
No, I'm not going to say he's right or wrong.
He just might not know.
What I'm going to say is, if Game was to have that conversation, right?
Yeah.
Game's not going to have that conversation with nobody but the person that can make that decision.
Yeah.
Which is Top Dog. He can't even have it with Kendrick back then because he signed to, he signed to Top Dog.
I mean, there might be deals that you or I are working on that we never mentioned to each other, or a artist that you tried to sign that didn't work out, and why would you tell me? Like, what? Maybe you would.
And I'm gonna be real. That was a little different because 2 T's is really kind of quiet under the radar type dude, very serious dude. You know what I'm saying? So it was a little different. But once again, that's something that's a debate that I would love to sit at the table with the circle and hear. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe we'll get that.
No, that'll be something handled with them.
Well,
definitely.
I'm sure Game will speak on it more, since I'm sure he's probably done some
it ain't
interviews.
that type of thing, because it's a different type of love and a different type of respect. You gotta understand, 2 T's wasn't just head of security. He lived with Game. Nigga, you wasn't, in order to get the Game, I don't give who you was. You could have been Game's brother. Hear me out. In order to get the Game, you was gonna have to go through 2 T's, and that wasn't an easy task.
Yeah.
So this is a dude that's very bonded. So, they got their own relationship and their own ups and downs. Me and Game didn't have some knockdown, drag out arguments. The world won't know it. And he'll say, nigga, I don't give a what's going on, nigga. We still brothers. Let's keep moving. Right? And that's just what it is. You know what I mean? Because if, whatever the case may be, again, that's a question. And I'm going to call Top, because now it keeps coming up. I wonder if Game ever approached him to say, I thought I heard, I don't know if in an interview, I don't know if I heard that they, maybe they wanted to merge or something. I thought I heard something like that.
But bro, also, I wanted to sign him can mean a lot of different things.
Yeah.
I could meet an artist and be like, damn, Remo, I want to sign him. Oh, he already signed by somebody else? Never mind.
But back then, you got to remember, unless Top wanted that to happen, it wasn't going to happen.
But he could have talked to a couple people.
He could have.
Realize it's not going to happen and it doesn't go anywhere.
Or it could have been a situation earlier on where 2 T's might have said, hey, man, I got this whoop. And all artists, when you don't know a motherfucker, right, like that, you really don't trip it till, you start seeing their growth. But Game definitely saw Kendrick's growth because he was a part of it. They come into the studio sessions, man, they around, and, they touring together. J-Rock went on tour doing the LAX time. Kendrick back then, who was K-Dot, was the hype man. You get what I'm saying? So...
For sure. Shout out to Everything 420. It's like the Amazon for everything that you need to get lifted. Whatever your vibe is, their app makes it super easy for you to shop for your next sesh. Shipping is fast, the packaging is super low key, and they're always running deals. Tap into the app and use code NOJUMPER to get a little something off. Shout out to Everything 420.